Namaste everyone. I'm doing today 7 postures for lower back pain to release and make space. Let's get right into it. You're going to need a blanket, a belt, a strap, anything that you have similar at home, and a block. Okay, and we go right into the first of the postures. So the first thing that we're going to do is with that folded blanket put on your mat as I'm showing, we're going to lie down with the pelvis supported by that blanket, and you're going to keep your belt with you so we can use it. We are lying down on our backs and first feel that pelvis supported by the blanket. We're going to take the belt without buckle into the arches of your feet, and then with both your hands release a little bit further down so you have space in the chest to press the legs up towards the ceiling. I'm pressing through my heels and also through the base of the toes, and I'm keeping my legs vertical or perpendicular to the floor, and as I'm doing that I'm trying to bring the abdomen gently into the spine and feel the sides of the body, the sides of your trunk lengthening. I'm also contracting the fronts of my knees so the backs of the legs open up a little more. And we'll take 5 long breaths here. Keep pressing through your heels, lengthening and dropping that lower back into the blanket. Softening the skin in the face, expanding the lungs. My feet are hip distance apart, so that's more or less the distance. And then after the 5th breath, keeping the same hold, we're going to go for 5 times. Inhaling, you press again through the heels. Exhaling, bending the knees towards the chest. I'm still pushing with my heels and my feet up. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Go with your breath. Good, and after that last one, we'll slowly release the feet down into the mat, move the belt to the side, and for a moment roll onto your side so you can take that blanket out. And we'll come back again onto our backs without that blanket this time, and keeping the feet a little wider than your sitting bones, we're going to lace the fingers and bring them behind the skull. So they are not in my neck, they are behind the head. My elbows are going to be wide. This is second posture. And very slowly I'm going with the breath. As we inhale first, we're going to do a version of the cat-cow, if you know that little sequence from other classes or from the practice. And this one is going to be supported so we can feel more of the opening and the work in the spine. So we inhale, pressing the elbows down into the floor of the mat as we arch the lower back. And with the exhale, bringing navel to spine, we'll slowly lengthen the back of the neck, bringing the elbows towards each other, abdomen in. And then again, 5 times, inhaling slowly, arching and opening. Exhaling, bringing those elbows in and pulling gently with my thumbs to lengthen the neck. And again, inhaling. Two more. One last. Good. As I return, I'm going to modify this a little. Again, inhaling into that cow pose. And with the exhale, I'm going to bring both elbows to the left, lifting that left knee. And then again, inhaling, I'm opening again, same idea as before. With the exhale, I'm going towards the opposite side, navel in, bringing a little bit of a twist to this opening. Again, inhaling, exhaling, slowly coming towards that left side, inhaling, exhale. Two more. We inhale, we open that arching sensation and shape. Exhaling, we lift. Inhaling, one more. Exhale. Slowly returning. Good. Releasing the arms. And then from there, extend your right arm overhead, roll over the right side, press up, and we come towards our posture number 3. In this one, we are going to sit up. We don't need any support. The right leg is going to be bent like when we do the tree pose. And the left leg, I'm just going to bend that knee and put it with the heel coming towards the left hip. This is called sometimes the Virasana leg or hero leg. It can be more or less in that shape or a little bit wider if you need. From here, sitting tall with the fingertips in front, just lengthen the spine first. We are going to be moving and spinning, let's say, towards the tree leg, which is the right one. So I'm going to sit tall. I'm not going to be very worried about the left sitting bone not touching down or being completely grounded. I'm going to let it be light. And then from there, using abdomen, chest, and ribs, slowly I'm going to start walking myself towards that right knee and trying to really bring belly organs towards that side. And from there, I'm just going to let the trunk rest over that leg, releasing the forehead, softening there for 5 breaths, long and steady. Feel the sides of your torso lengthening. You can perhaps send the arms a little further if you want. At the very end of that 5th out breath, we walk ourselves back into that seated position. Good, and then we switch. Second side, left leg comes towards the tree shape, right leg bent as the Virasana or hero shape. We sit tall, we let that right sitting bone be a little lighter. And from here, arms in front, we can slowly start lifting through the abdomen and walking chest, belly, ribs towards that left knee. You go as far as it feels comfortable and appropriate for you. And from here, we slowly release, coming down, releasing forehead. You can always add blocks, blanket, anything if you need or want to support the head. 5 breaths. Try to relax the forehead into the support, eyelids restful, and keep breathing into your lower back, inviting more opening and space there, more freedom. Slowly at the end of the last out breath, we press the floor so we can come up and return to the center. Beautiful. That was posture or sequence number 3. From here, we are going to go into the tabletop. We're going to widen the feet towards the sides of the mat, tucking the toes. And in this one, because we are mainly wanting to open up the lower back and work in that area, we are not going to go straight into a regular down dog. Slowly pushing the mat away, we are going to try and bring the chest towards the thighs, keeping the knees bent. From here, we keep pushing, lengthening the sides, relaxing the neck and the head. Keep those feet wide. Drop the head towards earth. Keep the upper back broad and nice. For 2 breaths. Long and steady. Good, and then slowly a little bit more engagement through the legs, hugging the front thigh muscles to the backs of your legs. Not a complete straightening action in the legs. We keep a little bit of that micro bending way in the knees, front ribs in. Good, and then we bring ourselves down again. Good, okay. We did that one, the downward facing dog. We are going to add a few more. Now from here, we are going to use the block. We are going to tuck the toes. This is a posture that it's really activating and helping the lower back, the back line, back chain in our bodies. So with my toes tucked, this can be a little bit intense, so you're going to measure how long you're going to stay there. Bringing those heels a little closer to each other. I'm going to put a block right on top, and I'm going to match my sitting bones with my heels. So there's something in between. I usually like to go with my hands and spread my toes a little more. And from there, relaxing the palms over your thighs. See if you can stay here for 5 breaths. Relaxing shoulders, lifting the spine. Try to bring your attention inward, the eye gaze towards your heart, keeping the chin of the chest. Stay empty, no judgment, relaxing your jaws. Perhaps a few more cycles, maybe 1 or 2. You release whenever you feel the need. This takes practice and commitment. Good. And then slowly, once you are done, you take that block out to the side, untucking the toes. You can shake a little bit or just tap the feet. Good. We have 2 more to go. So next one, we are going to be kneeling on the mat. So if you need a blanket to pad your knees, you can do that. I'm going to go with the right side first. My right leg is going to look like the warrior 2. And what I'm going to do is to line up knee to heel, and my block is going to be right in front of my foot in case I need it there to help me with the posture. The first thing that we're going to try and do here is to engage the glutes towards the front of your pelvis and lifting through the spine. We are going to try and keep those glutes activated at all times towards the front. And we are going to first inhale, arms up overhead, lacing your fingers, press your palms up towards the skies. Keep the chin off the chest, 1 more breath. Good, and then we'll release the arms, it looks a little bit like the warrior two, but we are on our left knee. And then from here, lengthening my trunk towards that warrior two leg. I'm going to bring that hand to be supported onto the block. And I'm going to try and spin belly and chest towards the skies. First version with the left arm up towards the skies. We activate those fingertips so we help the lungs open up a little more. And there's the option here to gaze down towards your right toes if the neck feels sensitive. And the idea is that with your right arm, you're pressing into your right leg, and the leg is gently also pressing into your arm. So there is a little bit of a tug of war there, so we don't let that right leg collapse into the block. Good. From here, even though I'm lengthening that right thigh forward and towards the bones, I'm also creating that spinning action from the chest and the belly towards the ceiling. And then option here to add that left arm coming up and over the head for a little extra of that side bending action. I'm still working my glutes towards the front of the pelvis. And I'm staying for a couple of breaths. Beautiful. Pressing into that right foot, using core. I'm lifting up and releasing. Nice. We bring that right knee in. We are going to switch sides, putting now the left foot out, knee and heel in the same line. You put the block at the height that feels comfortable for you, and we go with the second side. Again, activating those glutes forward, bringing those arms up, overhead, lacing the fingers one more time. Press the palms up, feel those wrists stretching also. Good, we keep those glutes moving into the front of the body, zipping up navel towards your nose, and then we release through the arms. Good, from here, we keep pressing into that right shin, we lengthen that inner thigh, left one, and we go towards that warrior two leg, and we put that hand onto the block, right arm goes up, and we're going to work again with those actions, glutes moving forward, and I'm there lengthening through that right arm, spinning the chest and the belly up towards the skies. Good, and again, like I said on the other side, that left arm now it's pressing gently into the left inner thigh, and the thigh is pressing into the arm. You can again, like I said before, change the position of the head if you need a little bit more softening in the neck. An option here to bring that right arm up and over, either facing down or up. I'm still working those glutes forward, trying to open up that whole side as I'm spinning up to the skies. One last breath. Good, and then lifting up. Good, we release and we go into the last posture that I'm sharing today. So now we are going to sit. We are not going to use the block or the belt. We are going to start by bending the left knee and sitting tall. And instead of bringing my heels super close to my sitting bone, I'm going to leave it a little bit further out. And from here, right hand will go behind. I'm going to inhale the left arm up, lifting there from sitting bones up, and then I'm going to hook that left elbow inside the left leg. And I'm going to create a pressure in between them that is similar to the posture that we just did before. So elbow to knee, knee to elbow. I'm going to lift through the spine and really try to spin in this twist towards the right side. Breathing in and out for 3. And if you feel comfortable here, as you keep that right leg extended and grounded into the mat, you can add the chin going towards the right shoulder. If that doesn't feel comfortable, You can stay with the chin over the chest, or you can also test going with the chin towards the opposite side, your left. We return back to center and we'll do the other side. Bending the right knee, heel coming more or less close to the sitting bone, extending through the left leg. I'm sitting as tall as I can. My left hand now will be my helper behind me. Inhaling right arm. Sitting bones are my base to lift. And then from there I'm going to hook that right elbow inside the leg, pressing one into the other, lifting a little more and creating that spinning action of the belly and the chest towards the left. Stay here with your breath. Your choice, chin to the left, staying at the center or to the right. Good. Then slowly releasing, extending, and those are officially the 7 postures that I'm sharing today for lower back. And if you have the time, come onto your back. You can rock a little bit from side to side, having your knees close to the chest or your belly. Good. And let's add one more, happy baby. Pressing hands into the feet into the hands, feeling that lower back, spreading. Good, and then from here, we let go of the legs. You can shake them a little. You can release the arms, bending the elbows, put the hands on your belly. And if you have the time, take here some time to rest and reset your body after this practice. And I leave you. Namaste. Thank you.